Hi everyone. Today I'm going to do the how I did my makeup in high school tag. And sorry, that's Grey's Anatomy behind me. Excuse me. Yeah, so I did my makeup really differently every single year of high school, including middle school. The way it is in Canada is that there's grade 7 and 8, and that's kind of middle school depending on what kind of school you go to. And then 9 through 12 is high school. I don't know how it works everywhere else, but that's how I refer to it. So in grade 7, I thought I was like a really cool like slut, I don't know, and I would go to like the Much Music video dances and stuff with my friends, and that's why I have no eyebrows today, because of that lovely era. I plucked my eyebrows super thin every day, like I'm talking like pencil thin. Yeah, I would like scrunch my hair with mousse until it was like wet looking no matter how dry it got, and pin up the front, but like really flat, you know, like just flatten the front and pin it with like a butterfly clip. And you know, we just wore like the double tank top, and like in the summer we'd walk around with like our jeans unzipped and like showing our bikini bottoms because like someone on MTV did that once and we thought it was like so hot. So that was really fun. That was like the 1 year of high school that I was looked at as like popular-ish or like well-liked. I remember it as being like kind of part of the cool crowd. Although we didn't have like major cliques, like these are the really cool people, these are the really uncool people, as far as I remember in grade 7. In grade 8 it became more like that, and I was emo. Yeah, took a turn. I would just line my eyes like crazy with, I'm pretty sure it was CoverGirl black eyeliner. Completely line the waterline and tight line and everything, and then I would just rub my eyes, and that was like a like black heart, like I don't care enough look for me. And I would just shop at West 49, and like whatever gray and black stuff they had I would just buy and wear that. Black skinny jeans year round. Straighten my hair every day with like the side bangs that go partially over one eye. Yeah. Then grade 9, I went completely fucking insane apparently. And I would wear like neon green tutus to school. Yeah. Neon green tutus, the most colorful stuff I could find. I would wear like one pink and one black Converse, I think, or was it white? Anyway, I had 2 pairs and I would wear one of each on any given day, of course, like writing all over the Converse. I would wear striped thigh highs to school that were like neon yellow and black, or like bright pink, I don't know, like gross stuff. And I had bleach blonde hair, but I'm talking like untoned bleach blonde hair. Although my hair doesn't look great in this light. Oh, no, it kind of looks great. That's it, it's good. Yeah, like, sorry, I drank a lot of coffee today because I rearranged my whole room and I needed some energy for that. But yeah, just like untoned bleach blonde hair. I always had, and my hair was darker back then, so I always had like black roots. It was truly so terrible, and I guess I'm talking about style for every year as well, but it's fun, it's hilarious. Makeup that year was still powder foundation, I think. Yeah, powder foundation, and I would do like yellow, green, blue, purple, and like you could see where each color ended, like I'd never heard of blending or something. Lots of mascara, but like clumpy, flaky mascara. I did do my eyebrows, but I can't really remember how I did my eyebrows back then. I may have just been like growing them back in kind of, or like trying to. And I would wear bright lipstick, and I didn't wear anything else on my face, I don't think, besides the powder foundation. Grade 10 is the year I'm gonna do right now, because it's like the beginning of me learning how to do my makeup well, although it's still absolutely terrible. Like, don't get me wrong, it's horrific, but it's like you can see that maybe I'm gonna be on the right track eventually. So I became like a Value Village crazed person. And I would only wear stuff from Value Village pretty much. I had like all kinds of vintagey weird shit that I would wear all the time. Basically still a lot of like dark colors, but more color than black. Kind of like orange, dark orange, red. I remember wearing a lot of dark oranges and reds. This is also the year that, oh wait, no, that's the next year. Never mind. This is the year that I started getting bullied really badly. I'm not going to get super into that, but I mean, I'm sure I pissed people off a lot, always dressing the way I wanted to dress, because most other people in my high school conformed, like majorly conformed, except for like my best friend. I can't think of anyone else who really was like crazy with the dressing. Oh, I would also wear a lot of floral, like a shitload of floral. And I would wear pencil skirts and blazers to school with like a floral blouse underneath and like wedge sandals and like a floral headband. Because I guess I thought I was Blair Waldorf. I 100% thought I was Blair Waldorf. So the makeup that I'm going to do today, I'm going to get into it. I'm not going to explain the whole thing first, but yeah, just the premise is that I was starting to kind of learn about makeup and actual application. I'd always loved makeup. I'd always worn makeup since I was like 11 or 12. Yeah, 11 or 12. But I was starting to get like good-ish at it. Yeah, so I'm just going to get into it. I'm pretty sure I always did my eye makeup first, so that's what we're going to do. I hadn't heard of bases yet, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I had. Yes, I know about bases, but I used Urban Decay Primer Potion as my base. I don't own that anymore because I don't really like it. So, I don't know, like a similar textured thing I have is MAC Strobe Cream, so I'm going to use that. By the way, I never primed my face. This is like the beginning of grade 10 I'm doing because I changed a lot in grade 10, and I'm pretty sure that's when I started doing videos, and if you look back, I think I did prime. This is 7 years ago, by the way. I'm 22 now, so yeah, I'm doing kind of like 15 years old. Yeah. So back then, it was a different formula for Primer Potion. Totally different, and it didn't really have much coverage on the eyes if I recall correctly. So this is like pretty similar. It's just kind of like tacky. I mean, strobe cream sets pretty nicely and silky, but yeah, that's all I did as a base. Then I would take some gold shit. Doesn't matter what I'm using, but I guess I'll tell you anyway. I'm using Ginger Snap, blah, 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 blah. Ginger Snap Baked Eyeshadow from the Sugar Plum palette from Arbonne. This is like a couple years ago. My mirror broke. I like dropped on the floor, so like you can see they got kind of broken. But yeah, I'm just using this like bronze gold coppery shade. And I would just use like a shitload of that. And I would put it all over my eye. Oh, and I didn't use brushes back then. I still don't always use brushes for everything, but like I really didn't use brushes back then. And I would put it in the crease, and I would kind of use other fingers to like blend it. Yeah, that's looking pretty legit. I think I remember seeing like some sort of fashion ad where they had a bronzy color, or maybe it was in, do you guys remember Glow magazine? I don't know if that's still a thing, but my mom had a subscription to it, and they had like a makeup, not editorial, but kind of. They had like a makeup section where they would always have a really beautiful model that they'd done like the trendiest looks of that month on. So I would always look at that, and I just remember that there was one time where they had a look like this, and I was like in love with it. I was like, this is the best look I've ever seen. Then I'm going to take the white shade from the palette, and I'm going to use that as a inner corner and brow bone highlight. I don't remember if I put anything Yes, I did used to put stuff on my lower lash line. So I'm gonna do that. And I would have done it right away because back then I did not wear concealer because I really didn't need it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not need concealer. I didn't have dark circles, nothing, because yeah, I was 15. Sorry if the traffic has been like crazy loud this whole time. I didn't think to close my windows before I started filming, so. What I used, and I found out about liquid foundation this year. Found out about it, never looked back. So what I used back then, and for a very long time, I still use it now, I just try other things as well, is the Arbonne Perfecting Liquid Foundation in Fair. And I didn't use much, because I didn't need much, but I applied it with my hands. And I would just go like that, and like that, and that would kind of shape my eyeshadow. This is looking real familiar. Okay, then I would use a big fluffy brush. I don't really have the right kind, but I would contour with bronzer, and I am 99% sure I never put anything on my forehead. So I would use the Arbonne bronzer, which is what I'm using right now, but this is really old. I don't know. It might be really orange. But I would use the Arbonne bronzer, and I would just bronze it that, but also contour. Oh no, I did know to put some on my forehead because I remember I learned the 3 method back then. So we're gonna put some all along the 3. If you guys have never heard of the 3 thing, it's like basically where you put bronzer in a 3, like an actual 3, the number 3. Then I would use MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle all along my cheekbones. I would also put it on my cheeks because I feel like in early Gossip Girl, Blair Waldorf wore a lot of cheek makeup. And in every photo of myself, I'm just like super glowy like this. I didn't put it anywhere else though. Like I never put it anywhere else. I don't have the same tools that I used to have. I had a MAC liner brush. I don't know what happened to that. I was a MAC girl. Everything I used was MAC except some Arbonne stuff, pretty much. So far I think we're true to that, right? Yeah, we haven't used anything else besides MAC and Arbonne. All right, we're on the right track. Then I would thickly as hell line my upper lash line with gel liner. I also wasn't good at it. And then I generally did my wing with my eyes closed. Yeah, and it was like really thick and short. So when I opened my eyes, it never looked how I actually wanted it to look. Plus I didn't realize that I had kind of hooded eyes. So looking straight ahead, it just looked like I was wearing black eyeshadow around my whole eye. But I would like do my makeup like that, and I would like look at myself like that, so that's how I thought it looked when I walked around, but really it looked like that when I was walking around. Sometimes I would take the gel liner and I would line my bottom lash line a little, but I'd do it like messy because that's what Sam from Pixie Boo said looked good. Yeah, so I thought I looked fierce as hell like this. And now for the pièce de résistance. This was the year that I started doing my eyebrows, and I thought I was a freaking genius. And I thought I was very talented at it, and I thought I had the best brows in the biz of high school. So I would just use some dark brown. I had red hair this year, I think. Well, I change my hair all the time. I probably had different colors of hair, but the makeup I'm remembering doing is with red hair. But I would use dark brown. And I would just draw gigantic eyebrows, just with powder, nothing else. I would just draw like a block. I don't like a super faded look, but holy crap, not like this. Not like this. I think back then I didn't curl my lashes, so we're just gonna go for it. Just use like, not a lot, but not, I don't know, the mascara wasn't that bad, I guess. And because I was all vintagey, I would wear either red or orange lipstick. With this look, it's a toss-up which one I would wear. Most likely orange though, so that's what we're gonna do. I loved orange. I thought it was like way more cool than red, but I still loved red. And I think that's it. I had never heard of powdering. I had never heard of setting spray. Didn't use concealer. Didn't use eyebrow gel. This is the look. Do you see how shiny those cheeks are? This was right after I had my first boyfriend. I don't really remember much of what I was doing. Just being shitty and thinking I was better than everyone else. That's pretty much it. Anyway, yeah, sorry about my nails. I know the tips are like super long. It's because I like for my shellac to grow out for like a month. And if I get them too short, like the tips, if I get them too short, then you can see the tips of my natural nails really, really quickly. So I get them really long so that like after a week they look semi-normal. Yeah. And then normally with this, I would wear my hair down and natural, and it had like really dead ends, and it was like layered so that they came to a point. But I have wavy-ish curly hair, so it was like, I don't know, it's like just messy, and like I thought that was really cool. And I wore, I think, a lot of dangly earrings. A lot of dangly earrings. Still like dangly earrings, nothing wrong with them, just that's what I wore all the time when I wore this makeup. That's it. If you want to see any other of the looks that I did in high school, like 7, 8, or 9, or even if you want to see what I did in grade 11, which was my last year of high school, I got expelled from my high school and then shaved my head. So if you want to see that look, I'll just get the clippers out for you. Let me know what else you want to see. Let me know if you want to hear about how I was in high school, what I did in high school, because, man, it was a fucking roller coaster. Hope you guys like this video. Hit the like button if you did, the thumbs up. Leave me a comment on how you did your makeup when you were in high school. And sorry I'm late to this trend. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye. Yeah, that was fucking weird. Oh my god, my skin. Might be way too fucking loud for this video.